Hello everyone. So today we will be doing Leetcode problem number 102, binary tree level order traversal. So we are given the root of a binary tree and we have to level order traverse it, and it should be from left to right, level by level. So our route is it starts from 3, then we go 9, 20, then we go 15 and 7. So this first one is level 1, that is our 3, then 9, 20 will be our level 2, and then 15.7 will be our level 3. So we are going to do a breadth first search. So that is the algorithm we are going to use. We will be seeing the algorithm and its explanation, and then we will code it. Level order traversal is basically like this is our first level, this is our second level, this will be our third, and this will be our fourth. So our required list will be 1, this is second, this is third, and this is fourth. Now, how do we traverse it? We use a technique called breadth first search. Now let's write the algorithm and try to understand it by doing a dry run. So we will take help of queue. So a queue is basically uh, where we do first in first out, like the element that is queued in first will be something that will be dequeued first also, like the element that we are adding first will also be the element that we pop out first. So let's write the algo. So the algo would go something like, we will first have a queue which will be from collections dequeue. So after that we'll be having our output array, then we will be appending our root to our queue. Then while we have queue, while there is a value in the queue, we would be determining our levels. Then, like while we have a value in the queue, we will be determining our levels. Then we will run a loop for the items that are in the queue, and we will pop the items from the queue, which will be our current iteration, and we have, and for that particular element, what we will do is we will insert it in our level, that element, and if we have a left of that, we will do q dot, we will append it to our left, and if we have its right subtree, we will append it to the right. So while our length of the queue like finishes, after our length of the queue finishes, we would execute if we have a level. So we get the level for like this length of the queue. So when we have a level, we would be appending it to our result list, and then like after all the iterations, like after our queue has been finished completely, like all the nodes are completed, we would be returning our result. So we will do a dry run of this example here to understand it better. So we will write our result here. Now let's run all the iterations. So we will have a queue, we will have level, we will have current. So our queue will first have root. So we have got root of 1. Then we are initializing our level. So after we have initialized our level, we will check the length of our queue. So right now the length of our queue is 1. So when the length of our queue is 1, we have initialized level. So while the length of our queue is 1, we will pop the queue's leftmost element and we will add it to current. So we have got current. Now we will add it to our level. Like if current is there, we will append it to our level. So we have traversed this. Now we will check if it has got left and right subtrees. If it has got, we will do is we will add it to our queue. So now our queue is 2 and 3 and it is not 1. So we have got a new queue. Now we will check. Now if we see as our length of the queue was 1, so we will iterate through this loop just one time. So after we come out of this loop, we will check if we have level. So we have got level of 1. So our result will be, our 1 will be appended into the result. So now we will check while we have got queue. Yes, we have got queue of 2 and 3. So what will happen? We will initialize our level. Our level is now blank. So for like now we will run the loop for length of queue. So now the length of our queue has changed to 2. So this loop will now run 2 times. So for the first time we will be popping out 2. So now our current is changed to 2. Now we will check. Now we will be adding it to our level at this point. After we have added it, we will check if it has got left and right subtrees. It has got left and right subtrees. So now our queue would be, we have popped out 2. We have popped out 2. So now our queue is 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have added our left and right subtrees. Now this loop has run once. Now we will run it again. Now we will pop out another element from the left. So now 3 gets popped out. So 3 gets popped out. It gets added to our level. Our current is now 3. And now we will check if our 3 has right and left subtrees. But it does not have left and right subtrees. So we will just skip it. And now our loop has already run twice. So we will come out of this loop. We will check our level. We have got 2 and 3 in our level. So we will add 2 and 3 in result. Now we will run the queue again. Like we are still in the while loop. So while queue is there, now our queue is 4 and 5. So we have got, yeah, so we have got 4 and 5 in the queue already. So we will reinitialize our level. So we have reinitialized our level. And for I in length of queue, now the length of queue is 2. So we will pop the leftmost element. So after popping out the leftmost element, we are with 4. We have popped out 4. So now we will add 4 to our level and we will check its right and left subtree. So we have got nothing. So we will add nothing to our queue. Then we will run the loop again because we have got 2 iterations to do. So when we will run the loop again, we will pop out 5. So our current will be 5 here and we will add it to our level. After then we will check our left and right subtree. So we have got something in our right subtree of 5. So we will write 6 here. Like that will be appended to our queue. So after we have appended it to our queue, after we are done with 4 and 5, We have appended it to our queue. Now we will come out of this loop. After we have come down, after we come out of this loop, we will check if we have got level. We have got level as 4 and 5. So we will add it to our result. 4 and 5 have got added. Now we will check, do we have queue? Yes, we have queue and we have got 6 in there. So we will reinitialize our level. Now our loop will run just once because we have got just 6. So our current will be 6. Now our current will be 6. And if we have current, we will be appending it to our level. And then we will check our 6 left and right subtrees. We have got nothing. So we will be skipping this part. We will be coming out of for loop and then we will be checking if we have got level. Yes, we have got level. So we will be appending 6 here. Now we will be coming out of this while loop because we have got nothing in the queue. We have popped out everything from the queue. After we have come out of this loop, we will be returning our result. So this will be our level order traversal, and that will be by breadth first search. So let's go to our Leetcode and code this. So let's first initialize our queue. We want a result list. Then we will check if our root is none. We will return an empty list. Then what we got to do is, okay, so our indentations not correct here. Yeah, so what we have to see is, now we will append root to our queue. Then while our queue exists, like while our queue is there, we will initialize our level. And then what we have to do is, we will, in the length of our queue, we will be iterating through the length of our queue. We will be popping out our leftmost element. Then if that element exists, we will append it to our level list current.val. If it has got a left subtree, we will append it to our queue. So it will be current.left. If it has got a right subtree, we will append it to our queue. And while all our checks have been done for left and right, we will come out of the for loop and we will check if our level is there, like we have a level. So we will append it to our result, that level. Then we will come out of the while loop and we will be returning our result. So let's run this. Okay, so sorry, we will be writing range because it is an int object, so it is not iterable. Of course, we forgot the range. Yeah, so our test cases got accepted. We will submit this. Yes, so this is basically our breadth first search, and Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.